Well, I think John Cosmina would already be thinking about Aloisi just as a presence up front, someone to hold the ball. Mark Bridge doesn't really want to be up there. Broska's up there more often than not. Bridge prefers to be out on the left-hand side.
There is Smeltz on the left-hand side, which is not necessarily where Ricky Herbert would want his main goal threat. Wasn't a bad ball in. Palm clear by Nichevsky. Brown. That's a good ball in, and a goal by Leo Bertos. Wellington have the lead, and perhaps they've deserved it.
Well, they've been the better of the sides, and great ball in from Tim Brown. But there was just no urgency to close the ball. Far too easy. There was two Sydney FC players there to try and prevent that cross. Look at Tim Brown. Look, they're just not close enough. It's a wonderful ball in. Good run from Bertos. Gets across his marker. But look, there's no urgency to stop that cross from coming in. But he whips it in with pace. He gets in front of his defender, Bertos. And a powerful header that leaves Nichevsky with no chance at all.
Well, would you believe it? Leo Bertos has only ever scored 2 Hyundai A-League goals, and they're both against Sydney, and both at this stadium. They've been trailing since the 34th minute. There's not been much spark about them, not much inspiration. Wellington, well organised, disciplined, resolute. Determined to win at the SFS for the second year in succession. Shot from Mushalik, and Paston's lost it! And Stuart Mushalik from long range ties it up with a most unlikely goal.
Well, as he was about to pull the trigger, I'm thinking from Stuart Mushalik, it's the wrong option. But Paston, with an almighty blunder, allows Sydney back in. He has a good first touch, it opens up in front of him. He's a long way out, and that's a regulation save. Skids a little bit up the surface, maybe a little bit difficult because it bounces in front of you, but you should be saving that. And Sydney get a little bit of luck in what's been a very flat performance. There's the strike, it's a decent strike, but it's a regulation save for Paston. But Mushalik will take it. He's hardly been in the game tonight. And Sydney somehow find themselves at 1-1. But since the substitution of Aloisi, and he really hasn't been involved in much of the play, but Sydney have had their best period with Terry McFlynn. Should have scored moments before. It was a terrible throw from Tony Popovic there.
Smeltz. Golak just telling Popovic to come across. Smeltz, oh, it took a deflection and very nearly deceived Ivan Nichevsky. Now, what's the referee given here? Is he given a penalty kick?
He's given a penalty.
Forehand ball, and he's right too.
Popovic trying to recover, deflects the cross with his hand. Nichevsky saved it, but Craig said it, and the referee's assistant saw it.
Smeltz with the chance to win it for the Phoenix in front of the Yellow Fever. And he tucks it away. Wellington Phoenix lead again with just moments remaining. And Shane Smeltz bound for the Gold Coast. And his goals, once again, the toast of Kiwi football followers everywhere.
Well, it's their favourite scoreline against Sydney, isn't it? 2-1. He took it so well, kept cool, sends Nichevsky the wrong way. Never a doubt from Shane Smeltz. He needed the goal. Wellington 2-1. That's what they won this season over in Wellington. And that's what they won here last season at the Sydney Football Stadium.